cause just to kiss her is a crime. A place to meet her in the village late at night. Gonna cost me half my pay, but she's the bomb, so it's alright. The dopest weed, baby, ain't got no seeds, baby. Pump up and pass to the right. Hey, Humphrey Bogart, we haven't got all night.
Hello. Happy
Welcome.
Thursday. The 14th. When's St. Patrick's Day?
The 17th. This Sunday.
This Sunday. St. Patrick's Day on a Sunday. That'll be dangerous.
Hmm.
All right. Welcome to Smoke Tank. We got some fun.
We sure do.
I don't even think we need to bother asking about each other's weeks because I'm sure
It's the same.
just all the time.
Yeah.
So it's Thursday the 14th of March, and I did pull up some news stuff
Cool.
because there was a bunch of it. I had to sort through a lot.
Right. First,
Um,
let's get the smoke going.
Because you want me to get on that scoreboard first while I'm talking.
No, not at all. What makes you think that?
We got scoreboard's up. All right.
Perfect.
So first,
Is Lip Smacker,
Lip Smacker,
which is a sativa, social
Oh,
uplift
boy.
with a cheesy, earthy herbal. Say that 3 times fast.
cheesy,
taste?
earthy herbal, cheesy,
Earthy herbal. Cheesy, earthy.
Yep. All right. Hopefully, I don't get an anxiety attack.
And Color Space, which is a hybrid.
I might need that. I mean, need that color of space real fast if this starts increasing my
It's
heart
going to
rate.
be interesting. I was surprised to see the Lip Smacker.
Yeah, I think I covered everything that happened. I don't know. Was the State of the Union address? When was that? Was that this past week or was that the week before?
You're asking the wrong person. I'm not 100%
I don't remember when it was, but
Oh my gosh. Guess what? I brought my own lighter today. I can be stealthy. Not that I.
stealthy while I'm distracted. So yeah, the State of the Union. I'm guessing it was 2 weeks ago. I don't think it was this week. But Joe Biden bragged about his marijuana pardons. Yeah, because it was. And then we were like, okay, well, yeah, there's no pardons for anybody in the Army that was
Mhm.
convicted, and blah 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 blah
Yep.
blah blah blah. Army, blah blah blah. They said, they're still guilty, blah blah blah. They're not getting pardoned, and a lot of people we bitched about it on the show, and
Mhm.
then
Yeah, and then
then all of a sudden they're trying to do something about it, and I'm not saying that's us, but I'm saying that's us. No. But I find this a funny chain because Vice President Kamala Harris is set to host recipients of President Joe Biden's cannabis pardons at a White House meeting this week. And they're gonna have governors, and rapper Fat Joe will be there, who will also participate in the event. And I just find it funny because at the same time, in the same day's news that they announced that she's doing this, they said that President Joe Biden's State of the Union claimed that he was expunging thousands of convictions for marijuana is false. People forgiven by his cannabis pardons are specifically told when getting their certificates from the Department of Justice that they still have a criminal record. So contrary to the president's statement that Congressional Research Service noted in a recent report, the pardon may not remove all legal consequences of marijuana possessions. because it does not expunge convictions.
Wait, what? Did I just hear that correctly?
It's a piece of paper, and it's good for fucking nothing. I mean, obviously there are some people getting out of jail, but
Yep.
it doesn't wipe their record clean.
It's
They're
still there.
It's still there. If they got a felony, they're still a felon. If it's like, I mean, yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Gotta read that fine print.
Speaking of fine print, the Biden's new budget request again proposes to maintain the rider blocking Washington, D.C. from legalizing marijuana sales. So in a budget request, it's still no marijuana sales in Washington, D.C.
Interesting.
But he's expunging and thinks that it should be legal everywhere. No. Hypocrite. It also, however, requests continuing a policy protecting state medical cannabis laws from federal interference. So, is continuing a policy protecting state laws to selling marijuana, but blocking it from being sold in Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
Now, isn't Washington, D.C. is not its own state?
It's a district, right? Ah,
But isn't it technically part of Maryland or like split between two states? I don't.
like
Be something
next to Virginia too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Thank you. Jamie, how's it going? Jamie's in Australia
Cool.
and he can grow some big fucking plants.
Cool.
Massachusetts governor announced a plan to pardon hundreds of thousands of people with misdemeanor marijuana possession convictions, saying it's the most sweeping cannabis pardon ever proposed by any governor in the United States. If she succeeds on that, fucking props to you.
Mm-hmm.
That is great. And one of her state representatives tweeted, "No more delays. It's time to legalize marijuana, expunge all records, and finally end the war on drugs." Fucking right.
Cool.
Still need to get all like the meth and the fentanyl and all that shit.
I was
off the
gonna say
street,
that's
the
like
heroin.
a pretty big pledge.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't mean legalize everything.
It's making me fidget with things. Like it's making me uncomfortable.
Okay, so this is, speaking of uncomfortable, New Orleans. I love this just because I lived in New Orleans for a while, and so New Orleans, Louisiana police superintendent claims that. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna let you hear it from her. You ready?
Okay, I'm
You ready for this?
Yep.
The rats eating our marijuana, they're all high.
You heard that right. Rats eating marijuana from the evidence room. NOPD Chief Anne Kirkpatrick says sometimes staff come into work and find rat droppings on their desk.
When we say we value our employees, you can't say that and at the same time allow.
So, the conditions at their precinct
Mm-hmm.
are so horrible that rats are eating the weed in the evidence room and getting fucking high.
And
I mean, it continues on to say that, it couldn't be actual like flour. It has to be something that's been decarboxylated. So it would have to be a distillate or a
edible
or
yeah.
beverages or something
Yep.
in order for the rats to be getting high. So I gotta assume that they have an evidence locker full of fucking edibles, and the rats are going in there eating the
Yeah, that makes
edibles and
sense.
getting fucking blazed. But just listening to her say this, I find this super hilarious, right?
The rats eating our marijuana, they're all high.
You heard that right.
They're all high. Oh my gosh.
Hilarious.
That is so
Hilarious.
funny.
I guess those are some convictions they're gonna have to toss out. Yeah, the rats ate it.
Wow.
How much do you believe it's the rats? Oh, Raybo, how can I send you some pics of my tree? Oh, send them over to me. I'll prep it for next week, Jamie. If you want to send pictures of those, at least if you send them to me, I can show her. They're pretty fucking impressive, I must say. Lee's here in UK.
Hi, Lee.
Man, we almost got the globe covered.
Yes.
We're good. So everybody will appreciate this. New study finds that women with orgasm difficulty, cannabis use before partnered sex increases orgasm frequency 72.8%. Improved orgasm satisfaction 67%, or made orgasm easier 71%.
Just like in Pineapple Express.
Just like in Pineapple Express.
Marijuana makes sex feel better. I know I haven't seen that movie in
It
a long
makes
time.
everything
I can't
better.
quote it word for word, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing in it.
Oh, Lee, we definitely need to find the time to do a live session with people joining in. Same number, Jamie. Same number. So I guess that kind of takes us to our top 10 list.
Yes. All right, I'm ready.
So I decided that it needs to be top 10 excuses police might give when marijuana goes missing from the evidence locker.
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there? Number 10. It's a classic case of phantom munchies. The evidence just disappeared into thin air. Number 9. We were conducting a highly secretive undercover investigation into the effects of cannabis. Yeah, that's it. Number 8. Turns out our evidence room has a hidden trap door leading to a 420 friendly room. Who knew? Number 7. There was a bizarre incident involving a forgetful police dog and a really potent strain. It's a blur, honestly. Number 6. We had to perform an emergency disposal to prevent second-hand high incidents.
Try not to spit in the mic. So hard.
Number 5, the evidence vanished during a blindfolded pin the tail on the donkey team building exercise. No one saw a thing. Number 4, we suspect there might be a mole. Or maybe a really chill squirrel. Number 3, pretty sure it was a case of spontaneous combustion. Happens more often than you think. Number 2, the evidence was temporarily relocated to a parallel universe. Quantum physics, you know? Number 1, we're pretty sure that it's all an elaborate prank orchestrated by the neighborhood raccoons. Sneaky little guys. Top 10 excuses police might give when marijuana goes missing from the evidence room.
That first one is for only Maine.
The what?
The raccoons.
The raccoons. No, there's raccoons all over the place. Oh, man.
All right.
Okay.
Clapping for it.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
every week. Look.
The drug dog ate it. Yep. Wow. Australia phone numbers are weird.
Got it.
Got it. Whew. All right. I'm back. I completely forgot where I am.
That's okay. Halfway through the news, I was completely spaced out and panicked because I realized I was not.
Oh no. For some reason I can't access it. Oh, I need an ID and access code. I'm going to have to show it to her afterwards. I can attest, though. Huge plan. Or send it to me on Messenger. So, yeah. We got to do the raffle for Get Some.
Okay. You have the tickets?
No. Let me send a message here for okay. So I left the tickets there.
Perfect. That's definitely going to help us.
So we're gonna have to go there.
Okay.
Should we go there?
Like right now?
Yeah. Why not?
Sure.
Caleb, you there?
What's up, McDuderino? We're down here at Get Some on 255 St. John Street. We got a raffle item going on right now. We're going to go ahead and draw the winning ticket. Make sure you guys get your numbers ready, because I'm coming in hot. All right? No bamboozling, no nothing. For every 25 bucks spent, get yourself one of these little red tickets. All right. Winning ticket right here. Shayna Rincon, I believe it is. Ticket number 3607883. Shayna Rincon. I will put that to the side.
All right, congratulations,
Cool,
Shayna.
congratulations.
Yay! We'll be calling you in the morning, letting you know numbers on the ticket. So that takes care of that. I'm sorry you couldn't draw it this week
It's all right.
or this time.
I can share. I can take turns. That was super cool.
Caleb actually wants to come and co-host with us.
Oh, cool. That would be fun.
Wouldn't that be neat?
Yep.
So we got to figure out how we're going to get a third seat up here.
Got it.
We'll have to zoom out. Oh. So, yeah. Congratulations. You won a bong?
Super cool.
Yay.
Woo.
So did you find any of those that you wanted to cover?
For the 30 seconds that I looked at it.
Oh, did
Definitely.
you only looked at it for 30 seconds?
Yeah.
I thought you
'Cause
were
then-
going through it.
Well, I was, and then you started, and I was like, oh, God, okay, I just have to be ready, because, the intro's my hype up, even though it doesn't look like I'm hyped up at all.
She sings
but-
along with it.
Get back to you on that, though. What's next?
There is something else.
All right. What do you think about lazy stoner stereotypes? The lazy stoners
The
that
lazy stoner. I think the lazy stoner stereotype is complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. Honestly, I mean it. Mostly, it's because it's portrayed that way in movies.
yeah,
You
that
know?
always eats and
Yeah,
gets the munchies.
Yeah, I
and-
mean, no fucking stoner is gonna go through that adventure to get to goddamn White Castle. White Castle is not that good,
yeah,
but at the same time, they didn't slow down the whole time. They weren't sitting there fucking eating shit and watching TV. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are definitely some really horribly lazy stoners.
yeah.
But it's not the
Mhm.
weed. It's
Yeah,
just
I-
them.
I was gonna.
They're just that lazy. I mean, it. Yeah. Because there are a lot of very productive stoners.
Yeah, I'd like to see
Two of them right here.
There we go. I picked one. What's your
Well, I mean, that's
everyday?
the most common stereotype.
It is.
Honestly, I mean, just the lazy stoner.
What's your everyday strain that you smoke? Like, what gets you through your day?
Oh, I switch it up all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I never know. I never know what I'm gonna smoke.
See, I'm usually into the sativas and the hybrids. Like right now, I'm really into that Pink Panther.
That Pink Panther was really
Yeah,
good.
it was so
We
good.
pre-gamed with Pink Panther
Mhm.
for those that don't know. And yeah, that stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, pretty much.
This isn't that bad, but it's giving me the munchies like fucking crazy.
I-
Which is great because I had a stomach issue earlier. I just wasn't feeling good.
Mhm.
And this just kind of made it go away. And now I'm like,
Mhm. Well, I subconsciously just put my joint down, I was done with it. So, I guess I got the first point on the board.
oh no. Oh. Yeah, Jamie, it's making me do a login with like an ID or something. So I'm not able to actually see it. Oh, it has the okay. It is my phone number is the login. Ooh. Wow, I'm fucking high.
Mhm.
What's the funniest or weirdest thing that's ever happened to you while you're high?
Can't even remember.
Can't even remember.
No.
You've never
Like,
had anything
I
like
just-
really weird.
Something recently just happened to me, and I was like, I started laughing at myself. But I can't think of it. I'm stoned.
That happens to me all the time. I start laughing at myself and I can't remember why I'm laughing at myself. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just a never-ending coincidence of events. When like we actually part of High Honors, there was actually a thing that says this only happens to me when I'm high. Was that me?
Yeah.
Good. It's fixing my stomach.
Keep forgetting I brought a lighter.
Why did I just put that out if you're gonna relight yours?
I don't know. Okay,
I thought you were-
that's
I thought
code
you
to
were
switch
switching
it.
out.
Yeah. Fair.
All right, so we're going for the color of space.
Yeah, I'm like,
You're intrigued by this strain.
it said intoxicating.
I mean, a lot of joints are intoxicating. Leslie Ann's at the train station in Boston. I am so sorry.
Safe travels. I hope you
Yes,
travel
please
safely.
be safe.
Get there safe. All right.
Ooh.
Color of space. You know, ooh, cool.
I really liked the the questions in these things.
Yeah, they were interesting.
Definitely interesting.
I definitely do better with multiple choice.
Did we ever talk about like when the first time that you got like really high?
Mm-hmm.
Have we ever talked about the first time source?
Yeah, I think so. In the very, very beginning when we were doing this.
In the very, very, very
Yeah, because
beginning.
then we got on the spiel of an edible. Because I remember I was 13. And I ate my first edible without realizing it. And I'm literally passed out on the bed, like staring at the ceiling for hours, just watching the ceiling. And everybody laughed at me because I didn't know. They're like, and these are special brownies. I'm like, oh, they look delicious. I was like, wow, these are so good. Little did I know.
See, that was kind of me with my first true dispensary edible.
These were homemade.
Homemade. I think my edible story is either the brownie that fucked me up for 3 days. That was crazy, but the first dispensary edible was just an 80 milligram. They were called Chiba Chews. It was an 80 milligram Chiba Chew, which is like a caramel type
Yep.
thing. And
Kind of like a Tootsie Roll, right?
no, they were like like rectangle
Mm.
almost.
Mhm.
And I was scared. Like I'm like I had to call. I called my roommate. I'm like, hey, can you bring me this, and this when you come home? Because I'm fucked. I just like, yeah, that's not happening. I can't do it. I can't move. Like there was stretches of an hour that I'm at a time that I'm sitting there going, I really need to get up and go to the bathroom. I really need to get up and go to the bathroom. I really need to get up and go to the bathroom. Like just trying to like motivate myself to actually get out of that chair
And-
was just, I was toasted.
And that's so weird because, like, me personally, like, the only time I've had, like, true anxiety, like, off of cannabis was an edible. Like, I would eat an edible and be like, oh, maybe I'm, like, too high for this, you know? Like, I get anxiety, like,
Did you see that? Okay, I'm just making sure. I don't know what that was, but that was interesting.
I bet someone liked it.
Someone liked something somewhere. I don't know where. Okay, at least I wasn't the only one that saw it, because then I thought I'd be tripping. Have you ever had a bad trip or experienced any negative effects from smoke?
That's the only thing that I can think of.
But that was edible.
Yeah, that was an edible.
What about from smoking?
From smoking? The only thing that was a problem would be getting the munchies and eating a week's worth of food in an hour and a half. And then having to just make ends meet for the rest of the week. But other than that, I don't know, like, there's, like, people say you can get anxiety off of some sativas.
No, that is absolutely true.
Yeah.
'Cause that's why I was so scared
Well,
to smoke that
some
lip smacker.
people, yes, I should say.
That's why I was actually scared to smoke that lip smacker.
Yeah.
And I handled it fine. I didn't get
You did
any,
good.
no, nothing. So lip smacker is officially on my good
Yep.
checklist of sativas
Yep.
for people with anxiety.
With Pink Panther as well.
Pink Panther, that was great. Absolutely. I think some of the most terrifying experiences, bad trips
Mm-hmm.
that I've had smoking have involved travel right prior. So, well, I guess my my first one would be when I first moved to New Orleans. You couldn't get shit,
Mm-hmm.
fucking nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mexican brick pack was all you were getting, and at least in my social status in New Orleans, anyway. And after time of that, and then I moved to a place that I probably should not have moved to. The After smoking a bunch of Mexican brick pack, I started hanging out with rappers, and the weed that they had was holy fuck. Okay, so switching from a crazy amount of time just smoking like swag, and then going to like high grade, high test, knock you in the face, good weed. But even then, when I came back to Maine, the weed here, since I had been gone, did it to me again. Like to the point where I'm like laying on the couch, the room is spinning. I'm like, oh my God, it's just the weed.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first time, well, it was my own dumbass fault, because I went from sea level here to like 9,700 feet above, almost 10,000 feet above
Mm-hmm.
It was I don't know, it's like 9,480 feet or something like that on July 4th. So like middle of summer. Yep. And just going from sea level to that altitude and then getting high is something else. So my advice is drink lots of water if you go get high in Denver. Or where was I? Sheriff's Reservoir.
That tripped me out.
That was a little trippy.
I've been watching too many disaster movies.
You set my house on fire.
I literally thought I was falling on my leg. Okay. Well, moving on.
I'm fucking high.
Shit.
This is something. Oh,
All right. Speaking of rapper, what rap group performs the songs "I Want to Get High" and "Hits from the Bong"?
Cypress Hill.
Right. Continue. That was good. Got it. Did you open the expansion pack?
No. It's all the same thing, right?
I don't know. It's bigger than the actual box that it's in.
Well, yeah, there's just a lot more of them.
Yeah, but I don't. It's an expansion pack. I know. But I'm saying, like, open that.
It's not going to be any different than these ones.
How do you know? And it's an expansion pack. It can't be a repeat of the whole thing. Can
No,
it?
it's just different questions.
That's what I'm saying.
We haven't even started on these ones.
Are you sure? Because I feel like we've already went through all of these.
No, I've already set aside the ones we've went through.
We didn't do this one?
Which one?
Or the LSD guru?
The what?
What?
The LSD guru?
Yeah, what LSD guru was arrested for marijuana possession and sentenced to 30 years in prison in the 70s?
LSD guru.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Yes, that is what I said.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there a multiple choice on this one?
Yep. It is Ken Casey, Timothy Leary, yep, Hunter S. Thompson, and Abby Hoffman.
They're like the same thing, just more of them.
Yes, I understand that.
I'm
All right,
high,
can
leave me
I see
alone.
that?
Here, take 'em.
Sorry, I just get antsy. And I put it down again. Is this yours?
So, yeah, I have absolutely no idea on that one. LSD guru.
It's Timothy Leary.
Timothy Leary.
Yep.
Because I know Hunter S. Thompson, but he didn't go to jail.
This color of space has a good flavor.
It
Tastes
really
good.
does. What country produces the most hemp in the world?
Are you sure we didn't go over these?
China, USA, Mexico, Sweden.
No, yeah, Mexico. I'm gonna get it wrong, so of course we haven't gone over
I'm not. I have to say China. I don't know.
All right, that was
You say Mexico, I say China?
yep, and Sweden.
China.
All right, which U.S. president has admitted to smoking marijuana? Donald Trump, George W. Bush, Ronald Reagan, or Barack Obama?
Barack Obama.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Clean it up.
Mine like
Yeah, you still ready? Yeah, that's right. There is a High Honors Australia. Did you know that?
Hmm?
The group for the Smoke Tanks group, High Honors.
mm-hmm.
There's High Honors Australia.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, there's High Honors Australia and High Honors Canada. Jamie runs the High Honors Australia.
Cool.
Go for it.
All right. This one's an easy one though. In this movie, Jack is convinced his future son-in-law, Greg Fokker, is a stoner. The Heartbreak Kid, Bad Grandpa, Meet the Parents. I know, I didn't want to say that.
Meet the Parents.
Bad Grandpa.
Bad Grandpa.
No, it is Meet the Parents.
Didn't know Johnny Knoxville's last name was Fokker. in Bad Grandpa. Too easy? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Approximately what was the total sales of recreational marijuana in California in 2018? 1.5 billion, 2.5 billion, 3.5 billion.
3.5.
3.5? I would have to assume that.
Yep.
Two-
2.5.
2.5.
Which British band paid for a full-page advertisement that read, "The law against marijuana is immoral in principle and in practice unworkable"? Coldplay, the Rolling Stones.
I'm going to go with Rolling Stones.
Here, go with the Beatles.
You think so? Back then?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
All right, what's the answer?
the Beatles.
The Beatles. Props to them on that.
Yep.
Speaking of Biden's presidential pardons, roughly how many people were arrested for marijuana in the United States in 2018? 300,000, 400,000, or 700,000?
300.
I'm going to go the opposite direction. I'm going to say 700,000.
Okay. Nah. Yep.
700,000.
That's crazy.
That was just in 2018.
Like,
how many pardons would he have to issue?
Yeah, but it's still on their record, so.
Right. Pardon that means nothing.
Which actor was arrested for selling bongs over the internet in 2003?
Say that one more time.
Which actor was arrested for selling bongs over the internet in 2003?
Oh, Tommy Chong.
You are correct.
That should be pardoned too. Only reason they did it is to make an example out of him. It was horrible and complete bullshit.
You know, we haven't even been keeping score. Because for the fourth time, it has gone out.
For the fourth time. I think I've only relit it once. Yeah, I don't remember. Which colony passed legalization which forced settlers to grow hemp in the year 1619? What?
Fort Washington.
Are you kidding?
No. Or Jamestown. Those are my top two answers.
Well, shit, I'll go with Appalachia.
Yep.
The answer is Jamestown.
Knew it.
What a fucking weird ass question that one is. Actor Seth Rogen does not play a stoner in which movie? Pineapple Express, This Is the End, Superbad.
I want to say Superbad. Does not play it. Because This Is the End.
he's a
I'm
drunk-
pretty sure there's a
drunk
scene
cop.
where he's smoking.
Well, This Is the End. The character is him, right?
I don't
He
know.
plays himself.
Mm-hmm.
Pineapple Express, he's definitely a fucking stoner.
Mm-hmm.
Superbad, he's a drunk cop. So, Superbad. Yep. Oh. Well, yeah. And mine went out again.
Okay, we're not keeping score. Apparently, this. So there's no motivation.
I need help.
I didn't really do it 4 times.
You
I
said
was
it.
being.
You said it. Too late. Can't take it back now.
Damn. All right.
Oh man,
Um.
that's hilarious. You know what? I have a really bad feeling that this entire time we have not been seeing any YouTube comments.
Yeah, we have.
Have we?
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Granted, not many have come in.
Holy moly!
What sneaker company created an all hemp sneaker? Nike, Skechers, Adidas, Reebok.
I'd say Adidas.
You'd be correct.
I was guessing, but I think it was the most likely one.
Oh. stoned.
Me too.
I was like, so I was reading
I'm
this
so
and it
fucking high right
says
now.
slang, putting the lit end of a marijuana joint in your mouth and blowing it into someone's mouth is known as a
Shotgun.
Yep.
Yep.
But the way I pictured it was so weird. I like pictured the whole joint into between like two people. I was like, what is that? Like, wouldn't the cherry like burn their throat? Like, anyways.
Which common kitchen spice is sometimes sold as marijuana to inexperienced stoners?
Say it again.
Which common kitchen spice is sometimes sold as marijuana to inexperienced stoners?
Oregano.
Yep.
All right. In Colorado, medical marijuana dispensaries outnumber Starbucks by 6-1, 4-1, or 3-1.
3-1.
I was gonna say 3-1. Yep, 3-1.
All right.
Let's wrap it up.
Let's pick one more.
What age group is the fastest growing consumers of marijuana? 18 to 35, 35 to 65, or 65 to 126?
65 to what?
100. 65 to 100.
The fastest growing?
Yep.
65 to 100.
Yep. 65 to 100.
Yeah.
It was just so
Yeah, more
even.
and
It had
more
to.
and more.
Could you imagine living to 126?
If I'm that old, I better be fucking high.
Your lungs would be like running on smoke, marijuana smoke the whole entire time.
Right? Well, I want one of the, like the oxygen tubes that go up.
Mhm.
your nose.
Yep.
Just feed it in.
Yep.
Yeah, just feed it in. Mix it in with my oxygen.
It makes me cough just thinking about it.
All right. Well, hey,
On that
I'm
note-
fucking high as a kite,
Yep.
and I gotta check out Jamie's pictures. Maybe we'll set it up so we can actually bring them on screen
That'd be cool.
next week. And yeah, we got to figure out a way or a day. Maybe we take the normal Thursday off and just do a strictly social one where anybody can join in with us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be fun.
It would make those questions a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
We could all play Stoner Trivia.
That'd be fun.
Whoever wants to play Stoner Trivia, come on in.
Yeah. You know what I just noticed?
Shit,
and
man.
I really hate to say this, but did you notice how we had no like interruptions or disruptions or anything like that?
Nothing went wrong.
And do you know what the difference between this week and last week was?
We didn't ask the Stoned 8 Ball a question.
Get rid of it. Bye bye for good.
Stoned 8 Ball.
Should we give it one more chance and see how next week goes? And if it's all messed up, we just because I got a question.
Okay, go for it.
All right, Stoner 8 Ball. Was this a good episode?
Most likely, unless you forgot where you put it.
Well, we're fucked for next week. Good night, everyone.
I think that's a good thing. All right. Stay high.
Don't